This is Lawson Craddock. He rides for Bontrigger Livestrong, and he's checking in from the Pro Cycling Challenge in Colorado. So tell me, how's it going out there so far, Lawson?
Oh, it's going great. Durango's such a sweet town. We've been here for about a week now, trying to get used to the altitude. Bontrigger Livestrong hooked us up with some sweet host housing for a few days, and then moved into the dorms yesterday. You know, all of us being like a U23 team, a lot of us kind of skipped out on the college experience to race our bikes. So really getting that dorm life in now. So it's been great on all levels. USA Pro Cycling Challenge has really hooked us up, and we're all pretty stoked to race tomorrow.
Yeah, it's cool. The course looks really strong for the rest of the week, this coming week. Tell me, is this like the biggest race of your life or the biggest race you've been in?
Yeah, for sure. The course looks absolutely brutal. And not only that, but the competition here is just stacked. You have big pro tour teams such as Great Track, BMC, Garmin, Wikigas, Stana. So, you know, it's definitely a huge race, along with Tour of California, which we did earlier this year. I'd say these are the two biggest races the team has done. And so we're all pretty stoked, and I think we can go out there and do something.
Well, let me ask you a question from your perspective. You're a young guy with a big, bright future ahead of you, and you're a superstar. I'll even call you a prodigy. My question is, what's it like the first time you roll up, or if you're in a break with like a Cadell Evans or a Chris Horner, and you look to your right and you look to your left, and you have these big power hitters? What's that feeling like?
Oh, it's insane. It's not really. It's hard to put in words. You know, like we all grew up like watching these guys win the Tour de France, and so like just riding in the pack and looking over and see Chris Horner just like right next to you, or it's just it's just kind of realizes that this is our dream, and that kind of it's all come true. Like this is what we've like our entire cycling career is built up to for the past, for me, 10 years. And so being actually able to race against these guys is really just an incredible experience.
Well, let me take you back to a race that you had a big impact in, you and your boys did. In Cascade, I think you shocked that whole field that day when you guys kind of broke away. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how that all happened really quickly?
Yeah, Cascade was it was a great prep for these two races, Tour of Utah and the USA Pro Cycling Challenge. So we wanted to go there, and we wanted to get some great results, and the Mountain Bachelor stage really suited us well. So we had a really strong team, and we really felt like we could win the stage. Obviously, we didn't really plan on putting 5 guys into the leading split of 10 guys. So when it came down to 3K to go, we stuck our two climbers on the front, Ian Boswell and Joe Dombrowski, and they just rolled through, kept the pace really high, made sure that group wasn't coming up from behind. And then we just had a great lead out going on, and somehow ended up getting first, second, and third. Jasper Stuyven, me, and then Gavin Mannion. And so, that was really not something that we could plan, but the team works so well together that when you have a situation like that, everyone knows their place and knows what to do, and I think it's part of the reason why it worked out so well.
That was definitely one of the best images of the year so far.
Yeah, it was super exciting. It was awesome to be a part of.
Yeah, I could tell. Tell me, what can we look for out of your team and you in this Pro Cycling Challenge this year? Are you guys going for some results?
For sure. I think we've gone past the whole we're the young team. Like we're coming here just to sit in and be back fodder. Like we showed that at California that we're competitive. We showed that at Utah where we put 2 guys in the top 5 overall. We show that we're really truly competitive on a world tour level. So we have a climber such as Joe Dombrowski, who best U23 climber in the world, and actually one of the top climbers in the world in general, I think. So when we have guys like that, obviously we come here with expectations being high, and I think a lot of the bigger teams have come to realize that we're not just a bunch of young kids anymore. We're here to get results, and we're here to to race like we're getting results. So, of course, we're gonna be opportunistic. We're gonna look for breakaways. We're gonna try and get results on a stage, and hopefully the overall with Joe.
That's awesome. Are you ready for your moment or your breakthrough in this race?
Oh, for sure. All of us have been training, looking forward to this race all year. So we're all super excited to be here and ready to prove something.
Awesome. Well, we are rooting for you. I think that you are the future of the sport, as I followed you all year, and I appreciate you checking in on cyclingillustrated.com and talking to us a little bit. Can we call you a little bit later on in the week to see how it's going?
Yep, for sure.
Awesome, man. One more question. Who's had the most impact on you in your young career? I mean, you're around some big names, Lance Armstrong and, some of the big guys in your group. So who is the one that's had the biggest impact on you?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I've grown up with such a great support system. I had my family who's been behind me 100%. So I think I owe it all to my parents and my brother. I mean, I go to a race and they supported me 100%. I've been racing since I was 10 years old. So for them to put up with drives me all around the state and all around the country, I think is a big deal. And so, yeah, I mean, really, I owe it all to my family.
Well, I love that answer, and you're an awesome guy, and you're a sweetheart. So I appreciate you talking to us, and we wish you luck this week as you embark on this crazy journey you're about to start on.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.